game is so dumb.
The Santa Ana wind so prevalent this time of year. They rolled through, and they left us with bright, clear skies here in Los Angeles, California. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Los Angeles Rams. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll get it up near the 35, I think the 34 here.
And they're on the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Baker going to throw this right away. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. They'll run. This is Bashir Tootin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Throwing, Mayfield. This is caught by Tucker. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
Olave motioning to the left. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 and the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
He'll try again. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stopped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So out now is the Seattle field goal team. From 28 yards out. And his kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now they're up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You talk about this Seahawk defense coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early, chip away at their timing.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Looking to throw McCarthy. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Going for it, here's McCarthy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
He is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Call that a very strong gain of 24. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Here's Mayfield. Now he's going to step up and run. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. This is caught. It's Brown. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To the air with McCarthy. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. Well, he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
12 more yards. That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now McCarthy. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kyle Williams, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Rams have cut it back within a score. Aubrey good with the PAT. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. To throw, Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
Well, every now and then you just absolutely outguess yourself. Throw it in inches, and they decide not to run the ball. You end up seeing the end result.
The end result was not good. They elect to pass, and it backfires. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Real. 180. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Mayfield now from the 50. And that's going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And this defense will take over right at midfield. On play action, McCarthy. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Throwing is McCarthy. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
21 yards. And the Rams first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. And this one into the hands of Ingram downfield. And finally down he goes as as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Back to throw again. Now he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. J.J. McCarthy taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Rams have taken the lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is now 14-10. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They currently sit one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
2nd and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. Open man is Tucker. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
And now at this point in the first half, you've got to realize as an offense, you're not going to get it all back in one fell swoop. This is going to be about sustained drives and making sure you finish with points. And that's a good throw there for a first down.
Mayfield down. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Mayfield's pass.
And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down.
Damn.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he is going to have a Rams first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
By this time he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown, LA. Jalen Waddle, 38 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Aubrey good with the PAT. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out. Inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Seahawks 17.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways. But right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
And now look at him go. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown Rams. Chase Brown, 61 yards. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Shifts by him. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, and I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
Now Mayfield. Short throw to Smith. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. With the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Mayfield to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, they have really gotten after him in this first half. He's been on the run throughout. And you can imagine he just might have some words for his linemen come halftime.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 35.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Seahawks 24.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how.
He's got him in, complete. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun, McCarthy. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Intended for Terry
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. An inside give, Brown.
That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Looking to throw McCarthy.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Another Rams 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Brown.
And the stiff arm proved fruitful for a second, but the daylight quickly snuffed out. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Here's a tap forward by McCarthy on a touch pass.
And he will score. Touchdown.
touchdown. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that can make this a...
Down the numbers. There he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. His third touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Seahawks have got it back to within a score. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
Seahawks 32.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage to 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of
16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. McCarthy. Finds his tight end Ingram. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
It's a
gain of 32 that time.
That's another Rams.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
McCarthy going to throw again. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. To the air with McCarthy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to go down again. The coverage good, the pressure good, leads to the sack, and it's 3rd and goal now.
Someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Now from way back there after the sack, it's 3rd and goal, a long 3rd and goal. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. Give him 13 yards on the connection, but not enough. 4th down.
A gain of 13 yards.
So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick is indeed good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Throwing, Mayfield. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Amari Brown in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks. Pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. He's going to wind up and air it out. They got his man. Complete. And touchdown, Seattle. Malik Nabers, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Seahawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter. That's caught at the 25. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Jalen Waddle, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Rams use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. A big play coming now for the Rams as they'll go for 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can count. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of a pick six.
And Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Back to it after the pick six, Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. Well, down 2 scores in the fourth quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
He'll get that out wide to Waddle. And he's got this down to the 35. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
That's good. We're on Rams. First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now McCarthy. This will be caught by Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. They're looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
McCarthy is set to throw it. Touchdown, Rams! Terry McLaurin from 13 yards out. And the Rams add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Sheds him off at the 45. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 197 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Mayfield looks to throw. There's Chris Olave. And he's got this down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. 35 yards. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
60. Seahawks 46.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's McCarthy. Now he'll tuck this and run. The ball comes out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we've still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
No, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Here comes 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Mayfield. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Regular. Run. What's up?
Mayfield to throw. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
4th down, Mayfield. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Now he's going to step up and run. And he goes out right around the 39. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Throwing is McCarthy. This is caught by Waddle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here.
Well, if you step back and look at this, CD, a pretty impressive victory. Not the best defense in the NFL they were going against, but it is a top 10 defense in this league, and they're pretty sound, but yet they found a way to get it done and get the victory.
Yeah, I got to give them credit because I think their game plan was really, really strong for this one. They knew where they wanted to attack. They knew how they wanted to execute, and they did it with confidence and a little bit of verve as well.
So for the Rams, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now.